Hello! Welcome to episode 2 of Scribbles, the show where I recount the plots of different movies or video games or, I guess, TV shows or animes or memories from your childhood with disturbing accuracy, and I tell them to you via my drawings. Now today we're going to be looking at the Disney classic Frozen. Spoiler alert, I have never seen Frozen, and I have never actually listened to Let It Go all the way through, ever, so this is gonna be a fun one. So, Frozen is a movie about two sisters. There's sister 1, and her name is Elsa, and she is like an ice princess mage person. She's got blonde hair. And sister 2 is named Anna, and she's not like the other one. She doesn't have ice powers. As far as I'm aware, I actually, you know what, she might, and I just never see her using any of them. Maybe she does. She gets like a different crown, like a not ice crown. So, oh, I forgot to put faces on them. Elsa and Anna. Elsa's the ice one, Anna's the human one. They are sisters, and they're little kids, and they are good at being sisters, and they play together, and they have a fun time. And then one day, Elsa, the ice one, discovers she has the ability to make ice, and she, I guess, makes some ice. Wow, I'm realizing now how little I actually know about Frozen. Okay, she makes some ice, and she makes it into a living snowman, named Snow Stan, represented here. And she asks her other sister, would you like to build a snowman? And she sings it at her. But Anna is horrified by Elsa's ice powers. She's scared of her. She doesn't understand how she made a snowman. Well, that wouldn't make sense. Oh, the snowman's alive. The snowman is definitely alive. And it sings to Anna, would you like to make a snowman? And Anna's horrified by this ice creature badgering her about creating more of its own. Anyway, Elsa decides to leave because she's scared, and I guess she would take the snowman with her, and they go to out into the mountains, and Elsa makes a big fortress of solitude of ice, and it's a big ice castle, and there's ice everywhere, and there's like a balcony that she's gonna sing on, and she's upset because her sister is scared of her, and she sings Let It Go, the hit Disney song, which I will sing for you all in just a moment. Let me just prepare the mouth for the singing. This is some high-tech stuff we're going to be doing here. Perfect. Okay, and now my presentation of Disney's Let It Go. Let it go! Let it go! Something, 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 snow. Let it go. Let it go. Here I am. I'm 4 feet tall. Let it go. Let it go. The cold never bothered me anyway. Anyway, that's the song, and everybody loved it forever. I'm sure it's maybe not that good if you hear someone else sing it. I know I put a lot of work into that, but then the sister Anna, who's not a princess, I'm realizing, or is she a princess? I guess they're sisters. They'd both be princesses. She is a princess, and she meets a couple of guys. There's the big guy, and I legitimately cannot remember his name. He's got blonde hair. I think they both have blonde hair. I think everybody in this movie might have blonde hair. This probably takes place in Scandinavia. He's kind of a big guy, and he's got like a friend who's a moose. Might be like a family member that was turned into a moose. There's normally a lot of magic in these things, or like it's an elk. And he's probably a little intimidating. Maybe, what am I talking about? Anna's in the snow, and she's making a snow angel, trying to get over her fear of snow, but then the big guy and his moose come along, and she's scared of him, and she doesn't realize he's very friendly, actually. See, he actually feels like, he actually feels like this, but when you first see him, you think maybe he's the villain. He looks like this. Anyway, Anna is intimidated by him at first, but then she meets another guy, and this other guy is more like an actual prince guy. He's like the standard Disney prince kind of guy, and they probably sing a song, but he's not actually the Disney prince guy. He probably has a crown too if he's a prince. And he's like, "Hey, Anna, I'm just like you. We're so similar. I'm not like other guys. I understand what it's like to be you. Send nudes." But Anna is not having any of that. No, he does trick her originally. She, without her sister to protect her sister's still over here. Oh, she's still singing. Oh, God! Oh, whoops. Elsa begins melting, and the snowman rushes over to the kingdom where Anna and Hans and Mooseman are, and the snowman's like, "Hey, everybody, we have to go save Elsa. She's melting. It's the summer now." Wait, is that true? There is a song about summer, I believe, in this movie. It's like, whoa, we gotta save the day. And Anna's like, "I will no longer be scared of my sister. I will save her." And Hans is like, "I will also do that. I'm just gonna follow you around, Anna. That's the kind of guy I am." And Anna's like, "Please, And Mooseman's also here. I think he is an important character. I've seen him like 3 times. Mooseman, actually is a good guy. And so the 3 of them, as well as the moose and Snowstan, decide to go and save Anna. So they go, but along the way, I believe the snowman gets impaled. I have seen that clip many times, or at least screenshots of it, and he's impaled, and he's like, "Oh, I've been impaled," and then he dies. And we're gonna move the moose out of the way as well. I don't know if it's actually an important part. It was definitely in the first trailer. These 3 are making their way to Elsa, who has been melting because I cropped her wrong. And Elsa has created this big ice giant to protect her ice kingdom. And here it comes. Here's the big giant. And it's so protective of Elsa. It's like, "Oh, I won't let you get in the way and hurt Elsa. She's already melting. And she will melt when the last petal falls off the rose." And Anna's like, "No, I love my sister. I will save her with the power of sibling. I'm no longer afraid of my sister." And Elsa's like, "Really?" And Anna's like, "Yeah." And because I made a snow angel, because Anna made a snow angel, and Anna gives Elsa her crown, and by the power of the second crown, Elsa stops melting. So let me just try to put this back exactly the way it was. This is gonna be a fun one. Whoa, she's not melting. Wow, that came out really well. She's not melting anymore. We're gonna get rid of the mouth. She's also not singing anymore. Oh, God! Oh, no, I deleted everything. Oh, geez, you guys. Hold on. I'm gonna actually undo that. I try not to undo on this show, but that was pretty bad. Elsa says, "Thank you, Anna. You've saved me." The Mooseman goes over here, I guess. Now, Hans, who's actually a bad guy, I don't know if you noticed earlier, but I drew these evil eyebrows on him earlier. That's kind of signifying, I'm a bad guy. Huh? So, Hans, maybe his name's Hans. Hold on. He's got hands. And he is not actually just here to harass Anna. He's also here because he's trying to kill the Ice Queen, because I guess maybe like the townspeople didn't like that she was frozen either. Oh my gosh, maybe it wasn't her sister who was afraid of her, maybe it was all the people of the kingdom. Probably not, it was probably Anna. Anyway, he has got a sword, which I should have drawn earlier, because he's like one of those princes with a sword. He's got a sword right here. And he's like, I'm going to murder Elsa now. And Elsa's like, hey, no, don't do that. And she goes over here. And he's coming at her with the sword. And the sword is... Wait, I can do this. The sword's coming at Elsa, but then... Anna jumps in to save her sister. And he's still coming at them with the sword, but before the sword could hurt her, Elsa freezes her sister. And she's now a block of solid ice, and the sword clinks harmlessly against her. But she's dead. Oh no, she's frozen. It turns out... Oh, that's where the name of the movie comes from! Hey! Hey! And, Hans is then, the Moose Man and Ice Giant team up to defeat Hans. Hold on, let me get him out of it. Let me grab him. Ooh, come on, boys. Let's go. Oh, they're gonna defeat Hans now. They're gonna beat up Hans for a while. Boom, he's gone now. Hans dies. I assume. He probably dies. I don't know. I legitimately don't know how Frozen ends, but I assume Hans dies. And then the big ice monster says, I no longer need to be here. Goodbye. Oh no, Hans was the real monster all along. Oh, that's a good one. Yes, thank you. My leg. Anyway, back to Anna and Elsa. The snowman's not supposed to be here. He's dead still. The Anna and Elsa's like, oh no, I killed my sister in order to save my sister from being killed. What dramatic irony is this? Anna doesn't say anything because she's frozen, and Elsa says, I guess your fear of me, your sister, was justified anyway. This is a terrible moral. Okay, wait. Anna's sad now. This mark is actually a tear. It's been a tear the whole time. That's me planning ahead. But then the sun comes out. There's the sun. He's got sunglasses on. Oh, the sunglasses would totally obscure his eyes. What do I do? Those look like reading glasses. No, you know what? He's got reading glasses on. He's been reading the novelization of Frozen this entire time. But the sun's out. And you know what sun's out means? The gun's out. So Hans takes out a gun. Sun's out, gun's out. And he uses it to shoot all the ice off of Anna, saving her from her icy prison. That's enough. Well, we can probably free the legs as well. All of the ice and apparently half of Anna's hair comes off. It's kind of like the end of Tangled. And Anna's like, Hans, you were good after all. And Elsa's like, yay, my sister's alive again. And Hans says, where did my moose go? The end.